CHICKEN. Use the code chicken in the shop. CHICKEN. Use the code chicken.
Guys, the chicken is here bringing you another Boomage video. In today's video, guys, we are on the developer build. We're going to be getting into some Mega Crab, which I think by the time this video comes out is already live. But we're going to go ahead and talk about some strategies anyways, because there's a lot of changes this Mega Crab, especially with this update. We got the mechs, we got the Scorchers. First off, I got, I forget if I said or not, but I have Mr. OP Destroy and the Professor has joined us, Shish Kebabber, on the call today, guys. So I got to throw out the question to both of you guys initially while we look at some stuff here. But what do you think with the landing craft changes? Like, assuming everyone has landing craft to level 24, they have the mechs maxed out. What do you think is going to be different about this crab? OP, you can start.
Oh, what I think is going to be different is obviously it's a different crab, right? No, I'm just kidding. What I like about this Mega Crab and how it's correlated to the update that we just had for the whole main island is that, yeah, you can upgrade your landing crafts and get two Scorchers per boat. It'd be 16 Scorchers. That's cool. But I think the main thing for me is having an extra statue from the sculptor. I think that's cool too, because more damage is more damage, more gunboats, more gunboat, more troop health is more troop health. I don't know, you pick. But other than that, I like the fact that we have options, and I think we have mechs too, right? So mechs can also be in the Mega Crab, which is cool if you like Star Wars. Okay.
Absolutely. And the mechs, I was just showing on this one stage where we had the speed serum boost. Mechs with speed serum are unbelievably strong. I also have, a crazy statue line. I have 10 troop damage and 1 GBE. Also, 1 GBE Masterpiece boosted is enough to launch full landing craft 24s full of mechs, so that's important. What are the Scorchers, Shish? When there's 2 apiece, are they 16 GBE?
Yeah. So that gets cost prohibitive. You'll have to either get another GBE statue or delay drop.
Yeah, I guess, because we can't do 4/4 Scorcher mech.
So I'm not really sure, but it still plays in nice if you're running a combination like skanks or something, Scorchers and tanks, because that they basically frees up another boat. Like if you were going to bring 4/4, well, now you can bring 2/6. You see what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So
like you can easily throw in like a tank or a medic or something just to make up that GBE if you want to launch.
Yeah. Now you're getting 2-for-1 Scorchers. Doesn't mean you have to go all Scorcher. There's other combos that use the Scorchers, right? Now you're getting them at 50% off, basically. But to hit on some of the more subtle points, as you guys hit on the easy ones, of course, statues and the new troops and the landing crafts. It's actually the other stuff in the armory too, because we've got upgrades on artillery, barrage, med kits. Critters even, you get an extra critter. Then these upgrades, they're all kind of minor, but they all do add up. They all do extend the life of the crab. I predict a longer crab. Gunboat crab's always a fun one too, and you got a lot of new gunboat abilities to work on. Notably, we did not get a shock bomb upgrade. We also have a smoke upgrade, which I'm not sure I would take. What do you guys think about that? Do you want to get an extra second on your smokes?
No.
Not really.
Yeah, we got this Warships
maybe
mindset,
for really long
Zuka
walks and operations, not for crab.
Yeah, that's a whole other topic for another video probably, because I think that's a really interesting choice that I'm not sure I'm willing to make at this point yet. So you can't take it back, right? So be sure you're sure of these upgrades before you make them.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, that was a good point, Shish, that everything is leveled up now. Like, we also have bullet upgrades. It's bullet and Everspark, right? They get the hero upgrade.
That's true. So now, and that's just for their base level. Their abilities still remain capped. They're still level 6 hero abilities, but their base levels have gone up, giving them more DPS. Sparky's got a slightly faster critter spawning now. Bullet has more health, a little bit more damage resilience.
Which is really big for bullet with the damage limit, right? Like that actually makes a pretty significant difference.
Oh, sure. And it just gives more value to E-Drink and things like that for crabs. That's also going to make the crab even longer. So we're going to see some really high numbers on this crab.
Sure. So guys, let's talk about statues next, because all things considered equal, like people have level 24, which most people don't. But some people will. Level 24 landing crafts, maxed out mechs, the right, like what do you think the right kind of statues are to mess around with this?
Well, if you're asking me first, sorry, Shish.
Sorry, OP, go ahead.
I changed. I was 172 in the good old days, but now I'm running a 191. I'm using a 191. That's what I'm going for this crab.
Wow.
So Yeah, this is an interesting question, and we'll see where the meta finally does like converge. I'm not sure. But what the trend is that I started noticing in recent mega crabs before the update is actually people shedding troop damage and adding more troop health because the bombardiers themselves are already so overpowered.
Right,
If you
right,
just get
yeah.
the bombardiers to the core, you'll get it down.
Yeah, that's
So
another thing
now-
we didn't even talk about yet was the bombardiers. How are they going to factor in? You know, like bomber Scorcher, bomber mech. Those could easily be.
As far as the mechs go, as long as you've got an upgraded boat so you can hold 2 mechs instead of 1, it's always a better choice than tanks in my book. So anywhere you'd use tanks, just substitute a boat of 2 mechs.
So when we look at what we were doing before this update, it was basically the meta was kind of bullet, tank, well, before even bombers, was bullet, tank, grenadier, something like that, right? So we have that basically on like really good steroids at this point. Like we've got bullet, mechs, bombardiers. It's like we have the same things, but they have more health, way more damage. So do you think like kind of the old style meta with these new troops just kind of swapped out for it? Does that just make it that much better, or is there a better way to go about this?
Well, we'll find out, but I tend to think that's a good starting point. I think tanks are dead. I think once you've got your landing crafts upgraded and your mechs upgraded, I don't see any reason to bring tanks over mechs.
Yeah, I mean they're slower too, right? So it's
Maybe
not only
consider
that
delay
the mechs
dropping
do
the
have better
Scorchers then.
stats, that they also the speed of them. Well, I don't know. Their walking speed, I guess, is kind of slow, but when they lock onto something, they shoot a lot faster than the tanks do.
Yeah, but based on these attacks with time limits, are they going to be fast enough? And because you can see here they're very slow.
Yeah, they've essentially done nothing to help us on this attack so far. It's just all Scorchers. But they come in, okay. They come in. They come up the rear.
Yeah, but this is only stage 19, my friend. Try bringing these suckers on to stage 60 or 70.
Yeah, but OP,
Then
when you
we'll-
have 7 resource statues, you don't need to go past stage 19.
No. They're the same speed as tanks, roughly. What you're seeing here is the Scorchers are so overpowered, they're just mowing the stuff down before the mechs even reach it. That's just because we're not
Right,
at
that's
a
a good
challenging
point.
stage.
Yeah,
Sure.
they're just melting through the base too quickly.
They're literally a substitute for tanks in my book. And now the only real difference is they stand closer to a target than tanks. Tanks can outrange like flamethrowers and kind of machine guns. These guys get a little bit closer, but they got so much health. Just let them go in there and have fun.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, Scorcher. So Scorcher mech is probably going to be the best if you have the level 24 landing crafts. If not, mech bombardier would probably be okay. Do you think mechs are okay up front to absorb damage? Are they healthy enough?
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're your healthiest option, and they're more like controllable than a Scorcher. I think Scorchers will probably give you more health, but the mech doesn't go all over the place. He's still a single target.
That's
kinda
true.
guy.
I guess he's got 22,000 starting health at the max level, so you throw a couple boosted troop health statues behind that, and that's looking pretty beefy there. Definitely more so than a tank. But look at the tank; it's at a measly, wimpy 7,700 at level 19. So.
But you get 3 tanks per boat, so you got to keep that in mind as well.
Oh, right. That
Yeah.
changes the whole kind of formula there, doesn't it, OP?
That's what I'm saying. It's all about if your boats are upgraded to where you can bring 2 of the mechs on a
That's
boat.
the
then you
difference
definitely
maker,
take
yeah.
that instead of the tanks.
Because
Yeah,
one
that's
mech
what changes
versus
the
3
equation.
tanks, you're probably going to side with tanks still?
3 tanks. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would still go with 3 tanks. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Two mechs is better than 3 tanks, but 3 tanks is better than 1 mech. Good rule of thumb.
good rule of thumb. Now, do we have to upgrade the gunboat before this shish? Do you think that's worth it?
Well, yeah, I mean, because you've got such limited GBE as as a crab,
Definitely helps.
crab account. It really helps. It's a nice little oomph, even though it doesn't seem like that. I mean, I've already upgraded mine, so
Right.
if that tells you anything, yeah.
Now, the gunboat crab, the way the boost works is we get gunboat energy gain, and we get a new gunboat ability. What is it, per stage? New gunboat ability, and then what is it, 25% gunboat energy gain per
Yeah.
10?
Yeah, I checked it out already. Or you have just sorry, go ahead.
Well, no, it's just a good point. This being gunboat crab, yeah, maybe the gunboat isn't that important going into this crab.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you guys want to know something too, stages 1 to 29, you get 75%. Stages 30 to 59, you get 100%. And stages 60 and onward, 150%. That's the max, 150.
Okay, so it's a great time to swap out all your GBE statues for resource rewards.
Exactly. But make sure you have Gunboat energy to deploy your mechs and your Scorchers if you plan on using those.
Yes, that's true, because it costs about, I don't know what it is exactly, but mechs and Scorchers together like this, when they're both doubled up, it's over 100 for sure, so.
That's crazy. Yeah.
But keep in mind, free GBE is a lot more plentiful in the Gunboat crab, so always keep an eye out for free GBE. You know, those are just like temporary buildings or whatever you can just build.
Yeah, exactly. If you can do a quick bullet drop and get 12 GBE, like, you're going to be laughing.
Yes.
You're gonna be laughing. So, yeah, guys, there's your Mega Crab guide. I know it's already. I think it's already started at this point. But what day is it today? It's Thursday night. We're making this, and
yeah, it's going.
Well, no, it comes out.
It comes out in like.
It comes out tonight. It comes out. No, we're good.
Yeah.
We're good. It comes out tonight because I'll post this Friday morning, I think.
No. Literally, it's for that. The crab's already running when this video is out.
Okay, guys, we have no idea if the crab's already started or not started. Either way, these are good tips to help you out on your crab journey. I do appreciate if you use the code chicken in the shop. OP, how's that song go that you were singing a minute ago? You know
OPDESTR.
No, not that song, OP. That's not
not that one. Oh yeah, it's SHI. No, that's not that one either. Darn it.
No, it is. It is. Come on, let's hear it.
HICKEN.
Yeah.
Use the code chicken or Op Destroy or Shishka in the shop.